Hi everyone, this is Deborah and today I'm presenting ORA Psych Media. I'm going to be talking about mental illness and the stigma behind it. It's a two-part video. Today I'm going to focus mainly on mental illness, and then our second video, which will come out next week, will be focused mainly on the stigma behind mental illness. But in order for us to understand what is mental illness, we must first understand what is mental health. Mental health has to do with our social, psychological, and emotional well-being. In other words, how we think, how we feel, how we act. How do we respond to stressful situations? How do we come to the decisions or the choices that we make in life? How do we relate to other people? And when we're talking about our mental health, we're talking about it right from the start of childhood up to adulthood. So now that we have an understanding of what mental health is, it becomes a bit clearer now when we talk about mental illness or mental health challenges. Because mental illness is, in basic terms, a change in how we feel, change in our actions, a change in how we think that veers away from what a person would normally do and can be harmful to themselves. It can be harmful to others. So the factors that influence these changes could be genetically related. So it could be in our genetic makeup, it could be in brain activity, there could be a family history, family background of mental illness. Also, things that happen in our daily lives could impact on our mental health. So, for example, physical abuse, sexual abuse, death, those are factors that could change our mental health status. Some of the changes that a person may experience in terms of their mood, their behavior, and their thought processes or thought pattern are, for example, when a person, and remember that what I'm about to list is part of the factors, but it doesn't necessarily conclude that somebody is living with a mental illness. Remember, as healthcare practitioners, we have to look at multiple factors. We do multiple, for example, we may refer a patient first to a medical doctor in order to rule out anything that may be influencing that person's mood or behavior. For example, maybe cancer. Some cancers release certain or affect certain hormones that may make a person feel or act or think the way that they are at that particular point. And we do various or series psychological tests. You also look at social factors. We also look at the environment. We look at, their relationships with their spouses, with their children, everything. We have to take in everything before we can come to some final understanding on why is this person behaving or thinking or feeling the way they're feeling. So, for example, a person may experience a change in their sleeping patterns from sleeping more than usual to less than usual, eating more than usual, less than usual. Somebody who may... Other signs of change or changes relate to person feeling helpless or hopeless, person withdrawing themselves from activities that they usually enjoy, thinking about harming themselves or thinking of harming others, or unable to do things that you were able to do, like going to school, going to work, assisting your children, feeling worthless, feeling like your existence is meaningless. A person may feel numb, they may feel like they have no energy, they may change to a state where they become confused, they become forgetful. It's not it's out of character for that person. It's out of the norm, and it affects their daily lives. They may be having persistent thoughts, continuous thoughts that they can't get out of their mind. Sometimes some people experience hearing voices or hearing strange sounds that cannot be heard by others. So these are just some of the signs or symptoms when we're talking about mental illness, because it's a change. Recall I said it's a change in their mood, in their behavior, in the way that they think. So just keep in mind that as mental health care practitioners, we have to do a full investigation in order for us to fully understand the changes that are taking place with this person, in order now for us to help and assist them. So examples of these mental illnesses that a person may experience, or you may even come across, is major depression, schizophrenia, anxiety, childhood disorders such as ADHD. So this is just to name a few. There's many different categories. There's a list of mental illnesses that people experience. But now, you may find that people conceal what it is that they're going through because of the stigma behind it. And that is what I'm going to talk more about in our next video. Thank you for listening. Remain blessed. OYA.